Hello, this is Eric Hemenway, an Anishinaabe historian here at Sleeping Bear Dunes, and I am here along the Otter Trail, and I am in front of one of the most popular and most well-known trees. It's the birch tree, the Birchbark Tree. And the Birchbark Tree has multiple uses like many trees do for the Anishinaabe. And this tree is one of the most striking trees in the forest. It stands out. You can't miss it. But beyond its beauty, it has a lot of use for the Anishinaabe people. So the bark would be used for kindling to start fires, again, in conjunction with your cedar kindling. But also the bark is used for a plethora of purposes for the Anishinaabe. When done properly, you can peel the bark from the tree without harming the tree, and that bark would be used to make canoes, it would be used to make containers, it would be used to put covering on our traditional homes called wigwams. So the Birchbark Tree really took care of the Anishinaabe people. It was our vehicle, it was our home, it was our storage. And also, as time went on, the Anishinaabe people would use this bark to create very intricate and beautiful artwork called Quill Boxes. So they would take the bark of the wigwas and then they would use porcupine quills to put designs on this art. And this art was used to not just sustain the identity of the Odawa, but also to create economic income for families during some very difficult times. So many Odawa people would rely on their natural resources, as they've done for centuries, to take care of their families. And to think of this tree as a vehicle that people would harvest the bark to make canoes, and they would use these canoes to fish, to go in great distances for trade, and also for war and diplomacy. So the Odawa and the Ojibwe would make these canoes, and they would travel as far as Montreal, and they would travel all the way back and then go into Winnipeg out of these wigwas jiman, birchbark canoes. And they would also use these canoes to go fishing, and they would use these fishing on the Great Lakes and also the inland lakes. So as we think of vehicles today with SUVs and cars and trucks, this was our vehicle hundreds of years ago.